This video covers solutions of equations. Let's take a look. Before we get into the actual solutions, let's do a little bit of a review. Previously, we looked at expressions and how you would evaluate expressions by plugging the number in for x. Well, we're going to do something very similar with solutions. You're going to have an equation and you're going to plug in the number for x, but this time you're going to see what happens when you plug it in. Let me explain. So this is a definition of solutions. Solutions of an equation are the values of the variables, the numbers, that make the equation true. In other words, if you take the number and you plug it in for the variable in the equation, does it work? Is 3 plus 2 equal to 5? Well, that's what we're going to look at now. And that's what we mean by a solution of an equation. So I used seesaws as a visual or to represent equations. So let's say you have this equation, this seesaw, and there's some guys in the box, but we don't know how many. That's our variable. And let's say, is 2 a solution? Well, we plug in 2 for here, or you could say, let's draw 2 guys. If there are 2 guys in the box, is the seesaw balanced? Yes. Oh, so that means 2 is a solution. Let's take a look at another example. All right, what if we said, is 3 a solution? Okay, let me find out. Let me put 3 guys in the box. Is that going to be balanced? No. It's going to be unbalanced because when you put 3 guys into that box, you have more guys over here and it's going to pull the seesaw down. So 3 is not a solution, but when you put a 2 in there, then 2 is a solution, and that is what a solution means, as I showed you in the definition. Let's try a little bit more mathy type of problem. Okay, here's the seesaw version. We're asking, is 3 a solution? So if I put 3 guys into here, is it balanced? Yes, 5 guys here, 5 guys here. The seesaw stays balanced. How about this one? Okay, well, now I don't have a box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug a 3 in for x, and I'm going to write it just like when you evaluated. I'm going to write it below to replace the x. And now I clean this up. 3 plus 2 is 5. Is 5 equal to 5? Check. That means 3 is a solution. And so that is what we mean by solutions of equations. The number that when you plug it in for the equation, it works. It makes the equation true. So let's see what's coming up next. So when you solve, you have to actually do something to find the number. The number is not going to be there anymore, and you're going to have to go find it. You're going to have to go figure out what is the number, and you're going to take some actions, and that's called solving. And that's what we'll talk about next.